Un, deux. Bonjour et bienvenue pour cette conférence de presse.
Hello and welcome to the press conference. The day before PSG Aston Villa, second leg of the quarterfinals. Please ask your questions in English or in French.
Bonjour Ousmane, Giovanni Castelli, la chaîne L'équipe. Vous faites un début d'année exceptionnel.
You've had a great start to the year in terms of your statistics. How can you explain the way that you've become such an efficient player? Have you changed something particularly, or is there a psychological change, something at training? No, lots of people have asked me this question. I think it's the position I'm playing. I've got more lucidity in front of goal at the moment, and players who are giving me chances. So I'm very well served by my teammates, be that the defenders or the midfielders.
Oui, bonjour, Baptiste Bécard de l'AFP. Un peu dans le prolongement, mais plus de vous, ce que vous ressentez.
How do you feel this light that's been shining on you over the last few months? You've become one of the leaders of the team now. Leader, I'm not sure we can say that, but one of the major players, and I feel good about that. I'm just the same player. I try to encourage the other players, particularly the youngsters, but also the older players. I try to set the example. The coach says to me to try to set the example for the young players. That's what I try to do on and off the field.
Arthur Perrault, RMC. Tu as été décisif face à Liverpool.
You would score a decisive goal against Liverpool, and we're into another category of match, try and get to the semi-final of the Champions League, and scoring in these types of goals of matches, it's even more of a goal for you. Yeah, of course, it's one of my goals. I'd like to score tomorrow, but the aim is to score or to make an assist, and big players always have to step up in matches like this.
Bonsoir Ousmane, Philippe Sansfourche pour RTL. Si on se projette pas très loin, en fait, dans 4 matchs...
In 4 matches' time, you could have won the Champions League. Personally, there could be a Ballon D'Or being spoken about when you wake up in the morning. Do you think this is my year? No. There's still a lot of a long way to go to win this competition. For me, what really motivates me is to win silverware with the team, and that's really what has always motivated since I was little. To win a title with Paris Saint-Germain, to win the first Champions League would be exceptional. And but we've got a huge match now before we can think about any other matches to come.
Ici, Adrien Chantovelet du Parisien. Je voulais te parler de Bradley Barcola. On a vu un peu deux facettes.
Bradley Barcola scored lots at the beginning of the season and then has been making a lot of assists. Is he the most versatile striker forward player you have? Of course. Bradley's someone who can do everything. He can dribble, score, make assists. He's having a great season. We're really proud of what he's doing. I hope he can continue. He may be young, but he's proved that he belongs at Paris Saint-Germain, and we're really happy with what he's doing. We hope he continues in that vein.
Pour Radio France, vous avez gagné 3-1 à l'aller.
You won 3-1 the first match. What's the biggest trap to avoid in this second match against Aston Villa?
Direction des demi.
C'est ce qu'on s'est dit.
What we're saying is that we haven't come here to speculate. We've come here to win a match. We're not going to change the way we play. And we're not going to try to defend or to keep the score as it is. We're going to play our game, and we're here to win. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow, we hope.
Ousmane, Arnaud Attoli, France Télévisions. Demain, c'est Villa Park, c'est une ambiance.
Tomorrow at Villa Park, there's that English-style Atmosphere is going to be a huge atmosphere. How have you prepared? Well, as always, we know it's going to be a really big atmosphere, like at Liverpool or Newcastle, as you said. But our supporters will be there as well, 2,000 or 3,000 of them from Paris, and they're going to support us. So we have to look at the whole the atmosphere, but we need to remain focused on the match.
Bonsoir Ousmane, Hugo Delon du journal L'Équipe. À plusieurs reprises ces dernières semaines, ces derniers mois, vous avez su renverser.
Over the last few weeks, you've got over difficult moments. How is this team difficult? What's the mental aspect that's changed to get over those moments? And how will that help you tomorrow? I think it's good. The team's got a lot of personality. We won't give up anything until the last minute. The coach tells us all the time to never let anything go, to always believe whatever's happening in the match, remain focused on the game. And I think that's our personality as a team. Whether the youngsters or the older players, we're all giving 100% until the last minute.
Ça, je sais pas. Après, voilà, comme on a dit, on va.
Like I say, for the whole match, we're going to try and get back if we're losing, and that's one of the strengths of this team, that we never give up. You've already played in great teams at Dortmund and Barcelona. Do you think that this is the best team you've ever played in here at PSG? Yeah, I've played in some other great team. Rennes too was a good one. I'm not sure if it's the best. At Barca, I was playing when Lionel Messi was there. For me, the greatest player of all time. But yeah, it's a team where I'm having most fun right now.
Sur ce côté, à quel type de match tu t'attends?
What sort of match are you expecting from the match tomorrow? We were a little surprised by Villa in the first match when they played very deep to defend to keep the game tight. What do you think? I think that Villa are going to come and really press us. They're obliged to come out and really come at us and attack as much as they can. But as I say, and as the coach has said, we're not here to speculate about things. We're here to play our game right to the end and to do the job tomorrow. Can you speak about your relationship with Kvaratskhelia and what he brings to the team? Yeah, all of us have given him a really good welcome here. Personally, I speak to him a lot on the pitch. I give him a lot of advice, and we tease each other at the training session as well. He's not a shy guy. He's someone who's got a good character, and both on and off pitch we've got a good relationship.
Bonjour Ousmane, J93 pour Foot National depuis le début d'année 2020.
Since the start of the season, since the start of the year, Paris have been in great form. What has changed? What's clicked? I think we started the season well. It was perhaps tough in the Champions League, but there were new players who'd arrived, and that takes a bit of time to come together. But since the start of the year, we've managed to get up off the floor in Europe, and that is what's held us in good stead and why we're here now.
Bonjour Ousmane de BeanymanSports pour ATS. Il y a quelque temps, on vous a interrogé sur la symbolique du numéro 10.
We talked about the role of leader that the number 10 has for children, and you embody this role now. So what motivates you? Being more decisive in front of goal, or being more consistent? I think it's the two things are important. I've always worked to be a better finisher, have better numbers, but I always want to be decisive in matches and bring something to the team, whether I score or not. and I'm really enjoying myself in this team and getting goals and assists, and I just want that to continue in the matches to come.
Bonjour Ousmane, par ici Mourad Safiane pour la Source parisienne. Vous avez toujours eu beaucoup de qualités.
You play with great qualities, but over the years you've worked to become a bit more resistant to injuries. What have you done personally or with your staff? Yeah, it's true that at the beginning of the year I did have a lot of problems with my fitness at the beginning of the year, in particular when I was at Barcelona. There are people who've really helped me in that respect. Elsewhere and at Paris Saint-Germain, I've changed a lot of things in the way I work with regard to preventing injuries, and I feel just really good now, and in my personal life as well. And so that's it really. I try to enjoy myself on the pitch, even when it's physical work that I don't enjoy that much. But I know that it's going to help me to perform at the best of my ability.
Quentin Jesp 90 Min. On parle beaucoup de votre rendement offensif.
We speak a lot about your performance going forward, but PSG is a team that defends as one man as well. How have you managed to adapt to this defensive role and also playing in the centre? Yeah, we're definitely a team that attacks and defends all together. The coach has said to us that as strikers we have to work hard. If you don't press, if you don't defend, then there's someone else who's going to come in and take your place. So we all want to defend, we all want to attack together.
Je pense que c'est une bonne chose.
I think it's a good thing. Think that it works well for us, the types of players we've got, and right now that's bearing fruit for us.
Oui, bonjour Vincent Duluc à l'équipe. Qu'est-ce que ça fait d'avoir son week-end avant un match comme ça?
What's it like to have a weekend off before a match like this? A good or a bad thing? Yeah, I get a little bit bored. It's better when we have a match to play, but it's good to rest up and before a match like this.
Bonjour Ousmane. On a parlé de Bradley Barcola.
We spoke about Barcola. There's also Désiré Doue, who's really flourished recently at Paris Saint-Germain. What do you think about Désiré, and what most impresses you about him? Yeah, I knew him when he was at Stade Rennais. He's a player that just got so much talent, and I think he's going to go really far in the game. He's very mature for his age, very professional. We encourage him. We welcomed him very warmly here, and we're going to support him to continue on that journey. What impresses me the most, I'd probably say, is professionalism. For his age, he's very, very professional.
Merci.
Merci.